Hello, welcome to the Coffee Pod channel. Now, just before I get started, please do subscribe. Got loads of stuff on Coffee Pod machines and stuff. And on today's video, we're going to be looking at this. We're going to do a first look and unboxing of the Outin Nano. Now, this is for someone who, certainly for like me, is when you go away to hotels and they have rubbish coffee. This is a portable espresso machine. For someone who wants to go camping or somebody who wants to go away and does a lot of traveling, this I'm hoping is going to be ideal. So today's video, we're just going to go and have a look at it. We're going to pull a shot, and then what we'll do is I'll take it away and I'll give it a full review, and I'm going to be comparing it to my other portable espresso machines as well. So this is the Outin Nano, and it takes Nespresso pods as well. So here it is then, the Outin Nano portable electric espresso machine. Nice minimal box, not much to it. I've not actually opened this up yet, so this is going to be the first time for me. So there we go, have an Outin day, nice. Be the next one, hashtag, oh, so these are, let's have a look. Yeah, they're going to be influencers. Brilliant. Let's open it up. We're just being thoughtful. How many cups can you get? What should I do if the coffee doesn't come out? What should you do if you get me some? So this is basically a troubleshooting guide on how to use it on this kind of see-through paper. Nice. How to use it. So another kind of like instruction manual on how to use it. And there's another user guide. What's that? The third user guide so far. There we go. Okay. And there we go. Bit of foam, and then we have the machine up the top there and a bunch of accessories. Let's have a look at the first one. This is going to be a cup, so this is going to be, if you don't have access to a cup, I assume that this will fit on the bottom of there. We'll sort that in a minute. This, I know this is going to be for your coffee, so if you put your coffee grinds in there, because not only does it do an espresso, it also does ground coffee, so you can put your coffee in there, and that plunges on there, and that goes into the machine somehow, I guess. That's the measure. So kind of, I guess you'd make it flat on there, and that would fit into there perfectly because it looks about the same size. Lovely. And then of course, charging cable. It's USB-C to USB-C. So if you're going to be charging it up, you'll need a plug with the USB-C cable on it, port on it, and then you'll be charging up onto the back of here. So let's have a look. Outin Nano. Here it is. So I've gone for the kind of like the darky greeny bluey colour. Really nice colour. On the top, that's where you're going to put your water in. Yes, there is an indicator level in there. I don't know if you can see that. 50, 70 and max. As with all my portable espresso machines, if you're going to put cold water in there and you're going to make it from cold, it's not going to have as many shots as if you put boiling water in there. I don't know with your, depending on your situation. I'll talk about that in the review of how many I get and your situation of whether you can actually put hot water in there or not. But if you can put hot water in, it's much more advantageous. There's your power button there. So I guess that's the battery level. So we've got 75%. Yeah, there's your charging port. So your USB-C, plug that into there. That feels kind of like it could be splash proof. I'll check that out when I do my review, but that feels like that could be waterproof under that flap. We'll see. And then down the bottom, as with all of them, I guess you just unscrew it. Yep, that bit doesn't come off. So here, that's where you would put your Nespresso. So as with my Nespresso, I'd put that in there, like so. Put that in there. And then we'd screw it on, and that would be the where it pierces it. Do that in a second. That, and then this cup here goes on like so. So it has, at least you can put that, we can rest that on there when it's making the shot. So that's pretty much the look of it. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go over, I'm going to read the instructions, I'm going to go and give it a bit of a clean, probably pour some water through it, and then we'll pour a shot out of it just to see how much comes out of it. So I've given it a bit of a wash. I've got my glass measure there. What we're going to do is we're going to use an espresso pod. So pop that in like that into there, and then screw it on. You screw it on tight because that's going to pierce the Nespresso pod that's in there. And I'm going to use boiling water so it's nice and quick. And I'm going to fill it up to the 70 ml mark. There, like so. Pop that on. And then you hold it down for 2 seconds and let it go when it beeps. So there we go, so it's beeping. And then as soon as it starts to extract, we'll put it onto here. Okay, so it does stop automatically. It's just dripping. Let's put that over there onto the cup there. Look at this. So 70 mils has done exactly 50 mils worth of liquid, probably 1.6 ounces. I can't remember what the conversion is, but there, like that. And that doesn't look too bad. It claims it's 16 bar, which I'll go through in the review. Which should take around 20-30 seconds to pour out that, which I think it did. So nice, it's certainly hot enough. Certainly hot enough. So can you imagine taking this away with you? Even if you've got cold water in the top there, it will need to boil so you won't get as many out of it. But if you have access to a kettle, let's say you're camping or on a holiday in a Premier Inn or a hotel that hasn't got very good coffee facilities, you can boil up your water, stick it in there, and keep firing out your espressos with it. Okay, that was my first look at this then, the Outin Nano espresso maker. I'm going to be doing a full review on this. I'm going to be taking this away and be taking it all different places to go and work out if this is any good. And at some point I will be comparing it to my other ones that I've also got as well. But I know the espresso depends on the pods you make, fine. But we've got a kind of, I think it's a Starbucks one, an espresso one, so. Okay, so initially it tastes quite good, yeah. That doesn't taste too bad at all. Okay, so as I said, I'll go away, do a review. Please do subscribe because we're going to be doing lots of information on coffee pod machines and lots of tips and tricks. And this is the Outin Nano, full review to come. Please like, please subscribe. To the next video. Bye-bye.